Hi, everybody. This is James O. Joseph Jr., the Unintentional Psychic. You're doing my Thursday morning live. Oh, or the rewatch on YouTube. And if you bumped into me just by chance, stick around because there's probably a reason that you're here. I don't know what that reason is because I'm not all-knowing by any means, but I am a professional psychic medium and do have a pretty good connection with the collective slash spirit slash the cosmos, creator, whoever it is, whatever it is, the ocean that is us. So stick around. Yeah, I do this pretty much every Thursday morning at 9 a.m. Eastern time, and I value you being here. It really means the world to me. So yeah, with that being said, I'm going to use my singing bowl just for a minute. So many of the regulars who are here on Facebook get a notification that I'm on and they start jumping in. Somebody's in already. So hello to the one. So here's the singing bowl. It is fairly high pitched. I love it. But if you're sensitive to sound or frequency, or you're just not to that frequency resonating, pardon my language, protect your ears, please. I love that. That is so cool. It is the best. I could have went forever. But I know you guys probably did want that. So yeah, but that was really resonating today. And it was really a really strong connection to that. Sometimes it's sort of hard to get a good, solid frequency buzz. So, I don't know. So, hi. How you doing? I haven't worn this shirt in forever. I fit back into it again, so I love that. So I am James O. Joseph Jr., the Unintentional Psychic. I am a professional psychic medium in the Queensbury, Glens Falls, Lake George area of New York State, on the east coast of the U.S., if you happen to be somewhere else in the world. Good morning, Michelle Wood. How are you? So yeah, professional psychic medium. This is what I do. This is what I do for a living, 24/7. And it's been a crazy cool adventure, that's for sure. Ever since 2015, 2019, 2020, that was the stepping into the ocean of sorts. And then from 2020 until now has just been a quantum leap of adventure, just really every day choosing to submit to spirit and free falling into spirit and letting spirit, the collective, the cosmos, take me where it feels I am best needed, wanted, and productive. So that's what I do. So I have an office at 667 Bay Road. That's in Queensbury, New York, at the Pheonix Rising Synergy Center, which I'm the founder and caretaker of. It is an amazing building right now. I have Suite A and B, and we have 13 offices. We have a really nice all-purpose classroom, and we have a lending library. We have a meditational space, beautiful creek in the back, which is amazing. In the spring, summer, and early fall, we do meditations out there, and some of our classes and some yoga, all sorts of really cool stuff. So truly blessed to be there and have that. And I'm just following the plan that Spirit's showing me. So even when I get scared, so sometimes I just have to like re-embrace that. I'm just as human, just like anybody else. Thank God. If I was all knowing and floating in the air, I wouldn't want to be here by any means. What fun would that be? really, even though people hate it, the challenge in life is what gives life meaning. So, at least for me, I don't know about you. I mean, challenge and sadly hardship. A lot of times it's the hardship that really gives you true value to the joy part of it. And this planet is nothing but duality. So without up, there is no down. Without happy, there's no terrible or whatever it is, sadness. You know, so yeah. And sadly, there's no peace without chaos. So, with that being said, like I said, I'm a psychic medium, and that's where I work from for virtual sessions and in-person sessions. Maybe be 1, 2, or 3 people parties, or even larger parties. I just literally in the last day booked a 13-person party for the 13th. So that'll be really great on, thank you, Dina. Thank you. I really, truly appreciate the stars. So yeah, I'm really blessed. I have parties popping up again. So I have a private party of 12 to 13 sitters. So it'll be like a little mini gallery reading, really. I mean, it's pretty cool. I'm loving that. And then, of course, you know, life is just awesome. Life is awesome. And even if your life isn't awesome right now, gaslight yourself. Tell yourself it is. Because your mind doesn't know the difference between your perceived reality and your imagination. And sometimes we have to gaslight ourselves for the good. As long as you're using it sparingly and it really is quantum leaping your frequency. So yeah, so in addition to all that, I am also a Reiki practitioner. Quite tickled, actually. Out of nowhere last week, Spirit was telling me that I needed to connect with not my Reiki master, which has moved out of the area, but the Reiki master above her in the tree of Reiki. I don't even know why. Spirit's like, reach out to Gina, who is my master Reiki master, I guess, and introduce myself and ask to maybe get together. I've heard a lot of great things about her. And she emailed back, and we're meeting up on Monday. I'm super tickled by this. I don't know why Spirit's doing it. Maybe, who knows? I don't know. But that is one of those things where you hear a message. You don't really know why, what the end results are going to be, but you just follow it. And that's how I've really lived my life the last 6-7 years, completely. So yeah, I'm tickled. I get to meet Gina, who is an amazing Reiki master in the area. Everybody in my building right now, she is either their Reiki master or she is the Reiki master above my Reiki master. So both Tanya and Randy Marks, Gina's their Reiki master. Angelique Clark, Gina's her Reiki master. And then myself and Alicia, we are trained under June, and June is right under Gina. So it's the most interesting, cool thing. For one, that we'd all be in the same building and that we'd all be in the same branch of the Reiki line. So that was pretty damn cool. Dina, let's talk about that. Yeah. Yeah, parties are awesome. Stressful, but awesome. So yeah, so I'm really tickled by that. So I'm a Reiki practitioner. I'm not a Reiki master. Spirit has not pushed me to that level yet. But when I started in early 2020, I got message from Spirit that I needed. So I was starting a class with Drew Kelly on January 7th of 2020. And Spirit's like, you have to have Reiki first. You have to have Reiki 1 and 2 before you start his class. And so I went searching for a Reiki teacher. And I found June, and she did one-on-ones with me. So literally June 5th, we did Reiki 1. June 6th, I did Reiki 2. I closed down, at the time I owned my gift shop. I closed down my gift shop, and that's what we did all day, both days. And then I went to New Jersey for my very first in-person class with Drew Cali that lasted 3.5 months. I went every Tuesday. and sat with 26 other people, and we worked on our mediumship. So it's been really, really a cool path. In addition to that, 3 years ago, maybe even 4, I started training in IET, which is integrated energy therapy. I am a level 3 in IET. But I did it because Spirit told me to, I needed to. But I don't feel the need to go any further. And I also don't really work with clients with it. It's very adamant with IET that you touch your clients. I don't feel the need to touch. If I'm within a couple feet of you, my energy's already with your energy. Like with Reiki, I don't touch. I don't get closer than 1.5 feet, 2 feet away from you. People say that they feel me touching them all the time. That's fine. There's lots of things they say. I have some amazing, amazing feedback from my clients when I do Reiki, but I don't do Reiki a whole lot either. I'll do a Reiki session for like every 30 readings now. And when I started in 2020, all I did was Reiki, and somehow between 2020 and now, it's went from full Reiki to full readings pretty much. I would love to get back into doing Reiki work, distance or in person. I love it. I think I have a pretty unique way of doing it, and I get really amazing feedback. I have a number of Reiki masters who come to me and have sessions. And then they just talk about the intensity. So I love it. I love it. So psychic medium, Reiki practitioner, IET practitioner, spirit guide portrait artist, intuitive business coach, which I love doing too. I love helping people, not only in the spiritual industry, but all industries with their businesses. I've done a number of businesses in the last 25, 30 years. I've ran a gift shop for a number of years, and then a couple other businesses, side hustles, stuff like that. And it's really cool. A friend Cody, who's on here sometimes, we met for coffee like 3 years ago. We were just meeting up for coffee, and then the next thing you know, we blew through like 3 hours, and it ended up being a complete like psychic intuitive business coaching session, which was really awesome. I'm also a published author, which I'm grateful for. That book was launched last April, maybe May, and it's the #1 bestseller in 4 or 5 categories. So that really tickles my heart too. I am itching to do an independent book, my own book. I'm not sure how that's going to lay out, but I'm ready for it. I'm ready for a lot of things. I feel like just in the last 3 days, I feel like I'm literally just at the corner or the top of a mountain or the edge of a doorway to like just things just quantum leaping in so many ways. And hopefully you're feeling that way too. I don't know why, but I feel more ready than ever to move forward. I feel more ready than ever that I'm supported. I feel more ready than ever that things are aligning up for me to really just skyrocket. And if I'm feeling that way, I'm sure there's other people, especially in this community, that's feeling the same way too, because I know that that's why I'm here, is to help boost you up too and support you. And we're a collective. The people who connect with me, you need to hear this because it's validating for you also. Good morning, Cheryl Romano. What is Gina's last name? I'm not sure. I can message you later. It's in the email. She's in Saratoga for my locals. Any of my locals. She's and she went semi-retired for a little bit, and now I guess she's coming back into the game of things. Dina, you are busy. I can refer you someone that helps authors self-publish. Awesome. I'm not sure what's going on yet with that. So I was going to reach out to the publisher that I worked through for the joint effort, the book that we did, which is right there, The Intuitive Entrepreneur, and see what advice she had for me. I'm open. Spirit will show me the way when it's time. I think I was supposed to, they gave me a time, I was supposed to probably start writing it last November, December. And then for whatever reason, I didn't. For one, the energy overall globally was very, very heavy last September, November, December. It pulled a lot of intuitive psychics and mediums way down, and caused a lot of struggle for a lot of doubting, a lot of questioning. So I bypassed that. So I'm ready for the next option. I'm sure Spirit, if it's meant to be, Spirit will show me the next step, kind of thing. They always do. So yeah. What else? I think that's it. I don't know. I'm really itching to do more Reiki. So I might feel like I'm motivated to do a special for Reiki. So I might do a special. You might see something along that lines in the next couple days for the next month or so. I'm writing it down right now. And I think a week or two ago, I talked about doing a special fire horse, like reading connections, like session. I think both of those are still really relevant. So I might stop sitting on the fence and just do it, kind of thing. So yeah. So as you can tell, I feel energized. I don't know why. I'm just like zapping. I just feel sparky today. Full force. And I hope you do too. And if you don't, take some of my shine. I don't mind. I have more than enough. I'm an ever ready battery bunny. So you're welcome to take what you need. Just realize at some point, if you take too much, I'm going to cut you off because I know what's going on. As my stomach is growling to that. But yeah. So if you're feeling down, watch me. I'm a clown. I don't mind. So yeah, with that being all said, how are you doing? How's everybody? How's life treating you? Are you making it through the week? I don't know about you, but more and more every week seems like it's literally getting shorter. I know it's not. I know I'm moving through every day, but the linear time thing is really playing a game with me. Dan, good morning, Dan. How are you? So, yeah, I'm just tickled. I don't even know why I'm tickled. It's almost like when you think you've been, like there's going to be a surprise party later today and you're not supposed to know, but you sort of feel it. That's the kind of energy I feel right now. Like craziness. So yesterday, many of you have seen the video I posted yesterday afternoon about the gallery event for March 14th for all my locals. And many of you have shared already. 31 shares already, and I did a little comment. I would love to see that get 60, 80 shares, if not more. That would be amazing. Because this is all for the Glens Falls Senior Center, and I'm just really, really trying to help them, get some really amazing funds and do something awesome. So if you have not seen that post for tomorrow, find it, share it. It's especially if you're local. If you're like in California or Europe or Texas, probably not as helpful. But if you're one of my very local people, I would love to see you share it, please. It just takes a second. I love it, Dan. Yeah, I think there's an energy in the collective, Dan. It just feels like if you're a cell phone and you're fully charged, but like you want to go past the fully charged. That's how it feels for me right now. It's like I can't be contained. Oh, I love that. Isn't that a great way to feel? But then it makes you feel a little bummy because then you're like, oh, I was only at 80% for the last week. And now I realize what like full potential battery pack is like. So sorry, I'm talking in weird terms. Michelle Wood, this week is flying fast. Can't believe it's Thursday already. I'm glad glad it is though. Yeah. I mean, I feel like yesterday was Monday. So that's really wild. Yeah. So, loving it. Stomach is gurgling, so don't mind that. I do apologize. I'm doing really well on my eating regimen, but I get a lot more talking from the tummy now. But I'm healthy and I'm feeling good and I'm going in the right direction. I love it. So yeah, we're going to just talk about a couple things, obviously. As always, for many of you who have been on here so many times I couldn't even count, thank you for one thing. I really appreciate it. And then secondly, I'm going to go through some classes and events. I am still working on the newsletter. I know, it's the 5th of March and I haven't gotten it out yet. But I had some kinks in a couple of issues, so I'm hoping that'll all be done today and out. For anybody who's just, waiting to read it. I know you all are. So, the first thing I want to talk about is this Saturday, I have an Awakening Your Psychic Abilities class, and it's a in-person local class. If you're interested in that, there's still time to sign up. It is, like I said, March 7th, the Saturday. It's from 2 to 3:30. So if that intrigues you, interests you, if you feel spirit is pulling you towards that class, then you may want to check it out. And for all these events that I'm going to talk about, you will either find them in a Facebook event here on this community page on Facebook, or you can go to my link tree, which is in my bio. It's on my Facebook bio, it's on my YouTube bio, it's on my, all the bios. It's all of them. Or you can just Google the Unintentional Psychic. Or you can hashtag the Unintentional Psychic. There's lots of ways to get to my information. So yeah, I'm really excited. I would love to do this class again. I see tons of benefit in helping people really connect with their clairs and figuring out which ones work best for them and proving it, like literally in class, doing things, exercises and experiences that really validates for them that it's real, because you have to believe it's real completely for you before you can really move forward with it. Snapple. So yeah, if you're interested in that, there's room still. And I love doing it. I love that class. The next thing, obviously, I was already talking about is the gallery reading at the Park Theater in Glens Falls, New York. And it is a fundraiser for the Glens Falls Senior Center. It is happening March 14th. And it's a Saturday. And doors open at 2:30. The show starts at 3:30. And there's going to be an intermission. And then the show lasts till 5:15, 5:30, I think, roughly. I'm trying to accommodate for a 15 or 20-minute intermission in the middle of it. There is 220 seats available. I would like to see all 220 seats filled. That would be an amazing thing for the center to make sure that they have the funds that they need to do all the fun stuff that they want to do and help and sponsor and support the community. So that's really where I am with this. Like I said earlier, I love the fact that people are sharing the post that I did yesterday afternoon. Keep sharing it. Please, get it out there. So this is probably the biggest marketing event I've done in a while. Francine, who is spearheading this over at the center, she has put marketing in the Chronicle. She's got radio ads out. She's connected with the local chamber. So one of the biggest banks in the area has posted it in their morning portal. The local hospital, has announced it throughout their system, which is a pretty big system. And a number of other places. The Park Theater is obviously marketing it also. This is probably the most marketed event I've done. It should be really cool. I expect it to be really awesome. I love doing gallery readings. The bigger, the better. It's just, I don't have fear about it anymore. I used to, but I used to start small. First I did 8-person reading groups, and then I did 20-person reading groups, and then 40-person reading groups, 90 to 100 people at the Weowaka event, and I'm going to be doing that again this year. In late August, I'll be doing a gallery reading there, which is a fundraiser for the Weowaka. That's in Lake George. So, baby steps. It's always scary till you do it a couple times, then it's not scary anymore. So, I'm excited. I'm excited. It feels good. I already know that it's going to be a great show. It's going to be super entertaining. And I don't know, it's sort of putting I'm very grassroots still, for many of you who know that. But I think it's gonna level me up in a wild, fun way. So that's really cool. Dina, I want to do gallery readings with my light language. I love that. I don't know how that would work with light language, but I'm sure there's a way that you could figure it out. And plus, Spirit will lead you to that, Dina. Oh, thank you. Dina says you are so inspiring. I'm not joking. I do what Spirit tells me to do. It's that easy. I don't try to second guess it. I don't try to choose a different direction. I do stall it sometimes. I'm human. You know, even there's sometimes where they'll tell me something, you know, a couple times in a week, and I'll act like I don't hear it. And then the third time, my rule is if I hear it a third time within like 10 days, then I've got to do it. That was the Gina thing when I reached out to the Reiki master. I had that idea a couple times before, but I'm like, that's ridiculous. She's going to think I'm crazy. Because she doesn't know me from Adam. So literally, I said that right in the email. I'm like, this is going to sound so unusual, but, so that's really where I am. It's when you've decided, when your intention is to completely let Spirit guide you. And many of you've heard this. I really have this belief that if Spirit tells me or shows me or directs me in a way, and I know it's from Spirit, I can't say no. I got to make it happen. I got to figure it out. Spirit will help, obviously, but you got to sort of walk in a direction, and then they tweak it and redirect you like a 3-year-old walking towards a wall. And that's me. That is literally what I'm doing. I am in service to the collective, to whatever I'm supposed to be doing to make my impression to raise the collective frequency. So I'm going to do the best I can. I want an A++ the assignment. But it's not easy. So, and sometimes things, you know, I start a process or a program or a project, and then for whatever reason, it feels like it's tweaked or changed or it's stalled out for a little bit. That's okay. I just have to have trust that you're guided. See, people get nervous when they feel like they're by themselves. People get scared to do things when they think that they're not supported. I know I'm not by myself. You're not by yourself. I know I'm supported. I know for sure you're supported. It's just that we forget. You know, when we get a little panicky, you know, we slip away that we have all this energy around us that really just wants the best for us and wants us to do our best, whatever our soul came here to do. For some, it could just be nothing, just be a light that just stays in their spot of the world and just resonates at a point that is enlightening. It raises, you know, that could be the whole purpose of your soul mission. Other people, obviously, like myself, we're told to step forward. It's time to step forward. That's literally the statement that I hear all the time. And I'm like always going, I thought I already did step forward. And they're like, no, step forward more. Go more towards the center of the room where the mic is and the light is. So if that's you, that's awesome too. What I have learned is that the path of least resistance is always best. If you're, you know, feels like something is like not working smoothly, or it's dragging energy, or it feels like you're like walking through quicksand, it's probably the wrong direction. And I'm sure Spirit didn't lead you there in the first place. It was probably you thinking you knew better than Spirit. We don't. We couldn't know more. We couldn't know better than Spirit, because Spirit, which is God or the cosmos or the collective or whatever you want to call it, the great ocean, is all-knowing, right? Because it's all of our memories, our past memories, our future memories, our present memories, and our knowledge all intertwined together. So that's what I think anyways. I could be wrong. I'm not always right by any means, but yeah. Boy, I went on a soapbox. Sigh. Kim. Synchronization and manifestation. Yeah. So, what was I talking about? Oh, the gallery reading. Sorry. So, yeah, I'm really excited about it. It's going to be here in, like, what, 8 days? 9 days? It's Thursday, so, like, 9 days. And I got a lot of crud to do still before that. I've got all sorts of things that I'm supposed to be working on right now. So, it's going to be an interesting weekend. I'm hoping to get a lot done this weekend. After that, I do have another healing circle on March 21st. So if you're interested in being part of the healing circle, which is a free event, it is a community builder, tribe builder kind of scenario. It is from 11 until noon. It's always 11 till noon on a Saturday. And obviously, as always, there is information right on this community page on how to get more information and sign up for that. It's limited to 16 people right now because our classroom is only 12 by 16. I am hoping in the near future that our next newest suite will be available, but I first have to fill Suite B with practitioners. And then we will be moving on to Suite 1B, which will be turned into a 24 by 16 classroom. So we'll have a double-sized classroom, an actual tea house for sit-in and carry-out tea, and then a retail space for metaphysics. But first, we have to get practitioners to lease out Suite B. There are eight rooms over there. So healing circle. Yeah, so we're going to have another healing circle. It is going to be the 21st of March. If you are local and you want to be a part of that, please reach out or do the link tree or all that kind of stuff to get signed up. After that same day, March 21st, from 1 until 2, we're going to be doing a new class, Empath Empowerment, Tools for Sensitive Souls. So I've been really drawn to this class for a while. I think this is the perfect time to really integrate it, especially with everything going on globally and how the empath population is really being affected by this intensely. But with that being said, I need to help people understand that being an empath is a superpower, not an Achilles heel. So that's why this class has come up. It's going to be obviously in person at my office at 667 Bay Road. I'm really intrigued to do this class and help people really understand their superpower called empath power. And like I said, it's from 1 until 2. So it should be really handy. I would think that it'd be super useful. There's going to be meditation. We're going to just, talk about the development of empathic abilities over the last 2-3 generations, and where it could take you next and how to protect yourself. Obviously, that is a big part for empaths, is not knowing the proper procedures or rituals to keep themselves safe, energetically, emotionally. So, and then on March 22nd, which is the next day, it's Sunday, we are going to be doing Synergy Circle again from 3 to 4:30. So once again, free event, maxed out at 15 people, and it's at my office, 667 Bay Road. Synergy Circle is an amazing gathering, collective, tribe, community. It's been going on for a couple years now. And I'm going to keep kicking that can down the road. We're going to build it up. The last one that we had a couple weeks back, I want to say there was 6-7 people who came. I would love to see it a full house again. At one point, we would be full at 15, and there'd be 2-3 people that wanted to come that just couldn't because we didn't have the room for it. I really want to get back to that. I really want to bring that spark back into Synergy Circle and really start building community again. More so now than ever, we need it. So, a network of sorts. So yeah, that's what's going on. So. Oh, and then the last thing, that same day, that weekend's going to be sort of busy between March 21st and 22nd. So the next thing on March 22nd, that Sunday, from 7:30 to 9 p.m., I'm going to be doing Soul Journey Sundays again, which you've probably heard me talk about this. It's a virtual gallery collective that I am a part of. And I actually got to read for the very first time last month, which was really awesome. I read for 4 different people from all over the US, and I was spot on. I love it. Oh, plus, those of you who were around for the Facebook live readings that I did, the paid lives, I've gotten feedback from 1 or 2 of the people that I read from, and they were like, you're like 150% spot on. And I was like, the ego part of me is like, oh, that's awesome. Because, you know, you want to be correct, obviously. The non-ego part of me is like, I'm glad I'm giving message, and I'm glad that I'm connected to the collective or spirit or source, whatever that may be, and that I'm helping. Because really, one, I've been communicating with Laura off and on for a couple days now, and she's totally moving forward now with these classes that she was talking about that I tapped into, because she was, you know, pondering between a podcast with somebody that she didn't want to necessarily do it with, and then these classes, and she's just rolled with the class stuff. Like, she's got so much of it done already. I'm super proud of her. Nadine. Good morning, Nadine. How are ya, kid? Hi. So yeah, with that being said, Soul Journey Sundays is March 22nd. It's $55 per person. You get 2 15-minute readings for that. So that's a great price. I love it. And there's benefit there. I enjoyed it. I think even the 4 people that I read from the last month, they were shocked. They were shocked at how on I was, and the fact that, like, I wasn't using anything. You know, I don't use, in my readings, I don't use cards. I don't even use, like, tuning fork. I don't use anything, divination tools of any sort. So people are like, oh, where's that coming from? I'm like, I don't know. Is it yes, no, or maybe? And they're like, yes. I'm like, cool. I love that. I love it. I don't even question it anymore. I don't even try to figure out. You know, what had me really screwed up in the head for the first year or 2 is I was trying to figure out how was I, like, I wanted to know the mechanics behind it. Like, how was it coming to me? Now I just don't care anymore. I don't. I've done so many readings in the last 6 years that, and so much of it be so on. I mean, let's be honest. I'm on most of the time. Like, so I don't question anymore. If I'm giving value, if I'm helping, uplifting, supporting, healing, helping heal, because I don't heal you, but I assist you in your healing, that's all it's about for me. I really, beyond that, it doesn't matter. So yeah. Soul Journey Sunday. You may want to try it out. Some really great readers. I think we have like 65 intuitives in the group. Mostly in the US. Some of them are in Canada. Some of them are in Europe. I think one person is in Japan, Taiwan, somewhere like that. They just moved there recently, out of the country. And it's totally worth it. I love it. It's fun. And it's a lot, actually. Here's another interesting note for you. So the book that I'm a part of from last year, 5 or 6 of us, maybe even 7 of us, are in this organization, in the Soul Journey Sundays group. So we each wrote a chapter, and then of course there's others that aren't in the group. But yeah. Oh, so funny that I was talking about the Facebook live readings. I'm doing another one on March 27th, which is a Friday from 8 until 9 or 10, depending on how many people sign up. So if you saw the last paid Facebook live reading I did, and you want to be a part of it, this is a great time to sign up for that and start getting on the list. So right now, I don't think anybody signed up. So you could have the 8 o'clock, 8:15, 8:30, 8:45, whatever. I love doing it. I may try to get my laptop up and going in a way that allows me to do lives on Facebook, so I can pull you up on screen. But it worked out pretty well with the comments, so I might just work with comments for that also and just use my iPad. Either way, it's going to be fun. And I know that time and space is an illusion, so it doesn't matter if you're, next to me or if you're on the other side of the country. I'm still going to be able to give you information and validate for you and bring through spirit. Loved ones, animals, guide spirits, angel energy, whatever. Oh, so one of my, side note. One of my readings from Soul Journey Sundays was all about this woman hesitating on channeling like universal energies or alien energies or off-planet energies. The crazy thing is, she's like, yes, you're like the third reader to tell me that I am not moving forward with my channeling abilities. I thought that was so cool. And her whole reading, the whole 15 minutes, was about alien energy and connecting with it. And I'm the reason this just popped up for me is because I don't think I've ever done, I mean, I've done 3,500, maybe 4,000 readings in the last 6 years. Never had a reading like that before, where it was really just this really intense, like galactic energy trying to connect with her and wanting to communicate with her, and she fighting it. So we were talking about it. And the fact that she was cycling through and she wasn't building karma. She had no marriage. She had no children. It was wild. Really cool. The only other reading I've ever had was 4 years ago. I had a reading with a young lady who was very disconnected from reality, from this reality. Let's put it that way. From society as we know it. And within the reading, I'm not going to get into the details, but she was a reincarnated fairy. So she really was struggling with the concepts of human interaction and the how do I want to put this? The niceties of being a human. She just really couldn't connect. And the crazy thing was, she was a I don't know what it's called, but taxidermist. She was a taxidermist. So she took animals and, turned them into those statue thingies kind of things. So I just was like blown away. So those are my most unusual, unique readings that I've done in the last 6 years. Hi, Cheryl. You have given me clarity every time you have read for me. Thank you. I love it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I know I've done what? 2, maybe 3 readings for you, Cheryl Blair. I don't know if the gala reading at the expo counts, though. That was more your husband. But I did the reading at the expo for you, and then I think we've done a virtual since. Michelle Wood, it seems like the messages people were writing had a bit of a lag time from when it's sent to when it showed up for you. Oh, probably. Yeah, I'm sorry. Oh, Michelle, you were saying something. Your readings are always pretty spot on for me. Oh, thank you. Yeah, there's probably a little bit of a delay. I do find that on my side, I'll say something, especially like when I had my laptop up and I was using my phone. There was like a 5-second delay before I would see it pop up on my laptop. So you're probably getting a delay too. Sorry. So yeah. Are we talking about any more classes? So I haven't officially signed up for this one yet, but the last thing I'm going to talk about is April 4th. There is locally, for all my locals, or somewhat locals, Mind Body Soul Expo for April 4th. It's a Saturday from 10 to 4. My intention is to sign up for that in the next week or so. But I haven't yet. But I want to, and I plan to. And it's a really good event here locally. But I haven't heard a lot of buzz about it this time, so I don't know. I should check into it. I would have thought Spirit would have had me seeing more videos and posts about it. So we'll figure that out. There's other stuff going on, but I think that's more than enough for now. So, as usual, we're going to put that aside. And we're going to do a card spread for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or 72 hours from whenever you see the post. May that be Monday, Friday, over the weekend, next Wednesday, whenever. And when you see it, as you've heard me say this many times, read it. Check in with your intuitive self and figure out if the message is meant for you partially or fully. Sorry, cards, literally I picked up the deck and cards flew out of the center, 2 of them, before I even had a chance to do any of my stuff. And there's the third. So these cards, we're going to be using Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron Reed. So there's not going to be a lot to say on these cards because this deck particularly has little statements, little 1 word, 2 words, 3 word statements. So I'll show you them. All 3 of the cards fell out like within the first 30 seconds of me even picking up the deck. So as always, tomorrow or whenever, I'm going to be posting a picture of these 3 cards, and then I'll have a write-up, paragraph message. And like I said, check in with yourself. If it's meant for you in some way or another, work with it. That's why I do it, to sort of help you focus on something particular that might be in your reality and make change or move forward or use it as support. Maybe you're already moving in that direction, but it's sort of like spirit validating for you and saying you're on the right track, or you're moving forward, or move a little faster or move a little slower. Who knows? I don't know. I have no clue. I am just the meat suit that shuffles the cards and does the message. But the message usually resonates with a fair amount of you in one way or another, and that's what I'm here for. So with that being said, our first card is number 6, Not For You. Interesting. So I've got to make sure I don't have glare. Not for you. So I don't know what that means exactly for you. If there's something that's been really going on in your life, or a decision you're trying to make, or a direction you're trying to go to, maybe it's not for you. Maybe you're trying to make your square peg fit into a round hole and it's just like super uncomfortable, or, who knows? So that's card 1, Not For You. The second card is card 52. So in numerology, it's a 7. Mending. What does mending mean to you? The word mending. Are you repairing something? Are you fixing a relationship? Are you, who knows? What are you repairing? Mending. Bringing back to wholeness. In our last card, Round and Round. Also card 25, which is a 7 in numerology. So that's wild. So we got a card 6, a card 7, and a card 7. Round and Round. So when I see the word, the statement round and round, it could be positive, could be negative, depending on your situation. But are you going around in circles and not making headway? Or are you going round and round and spiraling up in your frequency? Or are you going round and round and spiraling down in your frequency? Are you making progress, or are you not making progress? Round and round. So these are the 3 cards. I'll pick them up real quick for you. For our message for the next 72 hours from whenever you see the post, I'll have a write-up for you. And I'm sure it'll be a lot more detailed than this. But yeah, Not For You, Round and Round. Nope. I mix those cards up. So it's Not For You, Mending, Round and Round. So it's not for you repairing the situation, and you might be going around in circles for a while about it. We'll see what the paragraph actually says tomorrow morning. So that is our message for that. And then I was told to use a deck today that I haven't used in a while, if at all, actually. I do have a tendency to buy decks, and then they just sort of sit around me for a while until the decks get comfortable with me, or resonate with me, or get comfortable with my energy. So, we are going to use Oracle of the Birds by Jean Roland. And guess what we're doing today? See, here's the deck. I haven't even looked inside. I don't even know what kind of messages are on the cards or anything like that. Hummingbird. So we are going to do one-offs. So if you would like a message today, I will be pulling cards for each person who is interested. So if you are interested in a card from this deck today, which you don't have to, I'm not forcing you by any means, but put it in the comments. I'll make a list, and then we will go through and we will do that. if I can get the box open. Whoa. This is a bigger deck, too. Oh, I thought it was. The book's big. Dan. Dan would like a card. Dan. Kim. Who else? Anybody else? Nobody else? Then that's fine. No pressure on my end. Please give me a message for the highest good. Please give me a message for the highest good of Dan. Please give me a message for the highest good of Dan. Dan, you got 2 cards. Cheryl Blair. And Cheryl Romano. Nadine, of course. Michelle Wood. Ooh, that's funny. It's like maybe something's going on with the internet because it's like all of a sudden everybody popped in at once. So Dana, you've got 2 cards. Your first card is Nest. Safety and security. Give space to your desires and visions. You are protected and looked after. That's your first card for Dan. Your second card, Dan, is Crow. Well-informed, whatever the source, listen to the messages that reach you from all directions. That's wild. Not listening to spirit. So, for Dan, give space to your desires and visions. You are protected and looked after. Well-informed, whatever the source, listen to the messages that reach you from all directions. That was Dan. Kim. Please give me a message for Kim's highest good. Oh, okay. So Spirit's going to be like, oh, that's cool. Okay. So Kim, you have 2 cards also. CC. So Kim, your first card is Pheonix. Renewal, resurrection, change and transform in love. That's Kim's first card. Second card is Nightingale, soul song. The queen of the night is kissing you awake. Follow the call of your heart. So, Kim, you have renewal, resurrection, change and transform in love. The queen of the night is kissing you awake. Follow the call of your heart. Cools? Who else? Cheryl Blair. Please give me a message for Cheryl Blair's highest good. You're so welcome, Dan. You know that. Cheryl Blair. And you're welcome too, Kim. Okay, I guess this is going to be like a 2-card kind of scenario today. Cheryl Blair, you have Hen and Rooster, renewal, vitality. Take responsibility for yourself and for your life. And Cheryl, your second card is Heron. Balance of energy, yin and yang. Meditation and introspection bring you into your power. So, for Cheryl Blair, it is renewal, vitality. Take responsibility for yourself and for your life. Balance of energy, yin and yang. Meditation and introspection bring you into your power. Interesting. Who's next? Cheryl Romano. please give me a message for Cheryl Romano's highest good. Oh, okay. Oh, good. That's the only one. These are upside down, so they don't count. That's how it works with me. I don't know how it works with others. Cheryl, you got one card, but it's pretty powerful. Along the lines that Dana got. So you got the crow also. Well-informed, whatever the source, listen to the messages that reach you from all directions. Is Spirit trying to call you and you're not willing to pick up the phone, kid? Or you only want to hear particular messages? So this is for Cheryl Romano. Once again, well-informed, whatever the source, listen to the messages that reach you from all directions. You're welcome, Cheryl. Nadine. Please give me a message for Nadine's highest good. Oh, they fell all apart. No. Please give me a message for Nadine's. There. Oh, did you see it? It jumped. Nadine, you have canary. I love canaries. I would love to have a canary. So I raised a lot of birds. At one point before kids, I had lots and lots and lots of birds. It was sort of like a side hustle. And I always wanted male canaries. Never got them, though. So canary, joyfulness, positivity. You are the light in this world. Your voice wants to be listened to. Ooh, they're calling you out. There's nothing wrong with wanting your voice to be heard. So once again for Nadine, joyfulness, positivity. You are the light in this world. Your voice wants to be listened to. Cool. Yeah, Cheryl Romano, what's your husband's first name? Please. I'm more than glad to do it. I just need a name. I have Michelle Wood to still do, so... Michelle Wood. Please give me a message for Michelle Wood's highest good. Please give me a message for Michelle Wood's highest good. Oh, that's it. No, did you guys saw me shuffle it and it jumped out again. So, Michelle Wood, you got the same card as Nadine. So, canary. Once again, joyfulness and positivity. You are the light in this world. Your voice wants to be listened to. That's wild. You saw me put it in and shuffle it. Like, it jumped right back out, and it was the only card. So, Cheryl Romano's husband. Please give me a message. I'm hoping this works, because I don't have his name. Cheryl Romano's husband. Please give me a message. That jumped out. Okay. For Cheryl Romano's husband, which I do not know his name, he got crane, concentration, alertness, calm, effervescent emotions. In calmness lies power. I'll read that again because I butchered it. So crane. Concentration and alertness. Calm, effervescent emotions. In calmness lies power. So is he all worked up? Is he frazzled about his health? Or what's going on with his health? Calm down. Don't make more out of it than it needs to. I don't know what that's about. Ears started buzzing though as soon as I said that. That's wild. So, yeah. Is there anybody else that wanted a card? You're so welcome. Michelle Wood, you're so welcome. Was there anybody else that wanted a card? If not, is there anything else you want to talk about? If not, that's okay too. I hope you have a great weekend. Make the best of it. As I've said in past lives, really just try to insulate yourself and protect yourself and hang on to a little bit of joy and happiness, and make the best out of your little piece of reality that you have. Don't let energies from outside of you affect you. I mean, be aware of them, but don't let them modify you or take you off your path, your plan, your purpose. So yeah, with that being said, I'm so tickled that you're here. I really appreciate every one of you. You know that. Many of you I've known for quite some time. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It would be crazy if I just talked to an empty screen. So or it would be 2021 like it used to be. Cheryl Romano, did that make sense? Did the message, especially for your husband, make sense? I would love to know. Not that it's any of my business, but ego gets the best of me sometimes, just like all of you. Kind of thing. With that being said, everybody take a deep breath and get ready for this weekend. I don't know why I'm saying that. So maybe there's going to be some more really intense global stuff this weekend. But it feels like next week, and I don't know why, but it feels like next week is, I don't know if this is good, bad, and indifferent, life-changing. I don't know what that means, to be very honest. It just feels life-changing. Next week feels life-changing. So make that what you want of it. You know, if it resonates like positive, life-changing, embrace it. If it sort of hits you in the fears or the gut, like it might not be positive, change it, manipulate it, transmute it into positive feelings because you're in control. You can do that. You have all the ability in the world. Easy. So easy. It's just intention, just believing, telling yourself that it's going to be amazing. Because it is going to be amazing. It's amazing to be here. It's amazing to be in a human form at this time for these experiences and to do your part in the bigger puzzle of this reality. Have a great weekend, everybody. See you later. Cheryl, it's not a big deal. It's okay. Okay, bye, everybody. Have a great one. I wish you nothing but awesomeness.